Hello, good afternoon and welcome to day 17 of 30 days of clean and simple Christmas cards. I do hope you're enjoying the series. There is a playlist, so go and check those out. And there's also a Christmas in July playlist, 31 days of Christmas in July, that you might want to go and check out as well for other Christmas ideas that aren't necessarily greetings cards. Today we're going to look at profile dies, and I thought you may have something very similar to this in your stash. These are Julie Hickey. I don't know whether you can still get them. Probably can. If not, I'm sure Timu will have something similar. And I'm going to show you, if you stay tuned to the end, some ways, some variations on the card that we're going to make today. I do think it's too much to have the Merry and the Christmas, but you do you. I've got a Christmas one. In fact, there might be two Christmas ones to show you, but we're going to work with the Merry. And I thought we haven't actually done anything on craft card stock. And this is a card base that I found in my stash, and it is just about 12 centimetres square or thereabouts. So I'm going to set that to one side for now. Bring in my trusty sidekick, and I'm going to use some patterned paper and just some white card. So I am for this going to use the profile, the base. What's lovely about these is if you've got a really strong contrast between, that's not going to be big enough actually, between your pieces, that will work really well without this. Right, here we go. Let's sacrifice part of this. Me trying to be frugal with my crafting, and I didn't leave myself enough border. Right. And then I'm going to use a very subtle patterned paper for my top layer, which has come out of a paper pad, 6x6 paper pad. Sorry that I'm rocking you. There is my Merry. That can go away. And then the word itself I'm going to cut out of this. I just love it. Really, really love it. I hope it'll look nice. I didn't test it. I hope it'll look nice against the craft card. It should, because it's kind of a similar tone. Right, I don't need you. You could actually, if you were clever, use that as a stencil and then put your piece over the top. But I'm not going to do that today. Where is my pokey tool? Was right over on my other desk. So you could cut as many layers of this as you want and layer them up. I think it's called laminating, but I'm just going to do one today, because we want to be able to send these as far as possible standard letter. So let's pop some glue on the back. Yes, I mean, it is a shame that it is such a dark day. I didn't make the best of it. I should have been out early this morning when there was a little bit of sun, going for a walk, but I haven't. Haven't done much walking since I finished my 30 days of walking in September. Walk a mile a day for cancer research. But yes, there we go. This is just going to be really, really simple. So the idea is that if you're in a hurry, and if you need to make a card in a hurry, or if you've got lots to make, you don't want to be faffing with lots and lots of things. There we go. So that is very subtle. Now I'm going to do some stamping. I have got the word Christmas from this stamp set here, and I'm going to heat emboss it in white. So I think I will put you on fast forward for this little bit. heat embossing for absolutely ages. This card is so thick. I think this must be 320 GSM. Oh, I'd forgotten how much I like heat embossing. And then we're just going to glue this on and stick some white glosses on. If you've got a Posca pen, you could do your dots with Posca pen. Yes. Just lining that up. This will have to go under a book, I think. Okay. My little tweezers have given up the ghost. They've lost their ability to pick up. They're porcelain tweezers for very, very, very fine electronics work. But let's just see. Are you actually straight? You are now. We'll go with that. Let's see if we can actually. I want one here. So there we have it. I really like that. I really, really like that. The craft card reminds me of gingerbread. So there is one way that you can use this. Then the other way, I've used some patterned paper and a little bit of red card and stamped in lumberjack plaid. That's the paper I use, and I like that it looks like scribbling on it, just for another look. Then I've stamped the word merry from one of my money sets. I think it's a Julie Hickey one, in picked raspberry. And then this was, I was experimenting with my dinkles, doing watercolour blends. So I just cut that out of there and some different coloured glosses. So we've got Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And then this one I really like. Yes, beautiful, subtle, no bling at all. I did layer this up on, I think there's 3 layers there, 2 of card, 1 of paper, and then the profile. So you can just see the difference you get with the profile and without it. So just, I hope that's given you some ideas. If you've got painted papers, inky backgrounds that you've got scraps of, cut them out. These would be lovely if you'd got the patience and put glossy accents on them as well. Or you could actually heat emboss in clear, swipe with your ink pad, your VersaFine ink pad, and heat emboss in clear. So there we have it, folks. I hope that you have enjoyed this little demonstration today, and I'll be back tomorrow with day 18. It'll probably be another dark one, I am sorry.